Okay, I was up real late. Well, I am up real late. What time is it actually? Probably like. I can't actually look at the time while I'm recording, and I don't want to pause because then I'll actually have to edit the video. But I think it's roughly like 12:30 or so. I was playing a game on my phone, and uh, my hand reached down to the nether regions, and I was like, okay, nope, nope, can't have this happening. And so I pressed the home button and clicked the camera app and pressed record. So here I am. This is a useful weapon. This is a very, very useful weapon. Can't stress that enough. Yep. So, in terms of like my progress, uh, some. It's funny how I keep talking about different events that I go to throughout the week, and just every single time I just say, "Oh yeah, and that was nice." like, uh, every time I go to Zip was nice, church was nice, whatever event that I had that wasn't normal was nice, D&D was nice. And that's because at heart I'm pretty extroverted in that I definitely need people. I can't I can't go without people for too long. Uh, this has been the first time in my entire life that I have lived completely and utterly by, well, not completely and utterly, but mostly by myself. Like, I've technically got the landlord and the kids that are upstairs, but they only come down on occasion, so mostly I'm on my own. Uh, and especially while I'm not working, it's pretty difficult to stay accountable and to just do the things that I know I should do. I've recently found myself sort of um, slowly slipping in terms of just getting stuff done that I know I should be doing. And so I guess you guys can keep me accountable to that as well. Whoever is watching this in the future. Yeah. I will be accountable to people in the future. Yeah. It's funny how this works. This format sort of surpasses time and space. It goes across to anyone in the world who has internet access and can be accessed at any point in the future. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's like this is something that not only people can watch this year or next year or the year after that, but like my grandchildren could watch this probably. My great grandchildren could watch this even. Like this could potentially, if it doesn't get censored, go on for like millennia if all the servers and stuff like that, with all the backups and stuff like that, survive for that long. My thoughts and words that I express right now could have a lasting impact for generations without my necessarily being able to see that far right now. Or alternatively, it could be viewed by only me, or a power outage could just kill all of the data or something like that, and it's lost tomorrow. Yeah. You know, I think it's a verse in Proverbs where it says that a man plans out his steps, but a man plans out his path, but the Lord establishes his steps. Or is it the other way around? A man uh, plans out his path, but the Lord establishes his steps. That's it. That's it. Um, I don't know if that's the one that I was necessarily thinking about. Um, no, yeah, I was thinking about. Um, I think it's this is a quote from Jesus at some point where he says, uh, "Don't worry about tomorrow because uh, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. Don't brag about what's going to happen tomorrow because uh, God can change it, and it's really up to God what happens." And so instead say, if God wills it, then this will happen. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. So, if God wills it, these videos could potentially uh, be carried on for millennia past generation, from generation to generation. And those that watch it could potentially be impacted in some way to impact other people in their lives, and then which has some sort of a ripple effect that spans who knows how far. Like throwing a rock in a pond, the ripple could eventually, who knows what that will do eventually. Sort of like a butterfly effect. A butterfly flapping its wings could create a hurricane in Tokyo or something. Yeah. Yeah. What we do on the earth is important. Our actions have way more lasting impact than we care to think about on a daily basis. Or less. It really depends on God's plan on the matter, if He wills it. Yeah. And so if He feeds the sparrow, if He clothes the grass, then why should we worry about food and clothes? Yeah. As much as I am wanting to go into this job so that I can build up a bank account so that I'll be able to support a family in the future, there's another part of me that's like, you know, there's that parable of the rich man who tore down his storehouses to build up bigger storehouses to store more grain so that he could live in leisure for the rest of his life. And God was like, "You fool, you will die tomorrow. You are storing this up and building these things for no one. You labored so much for no reason whatsoever." like in Ecclesiastes, foolishness. It's all toil and strife chasing after the wind. There's nothing new under the sun. Yeah. There only seems to be one thing worth doing: to engage in the spiritual matters, to toil in the work that God has set out for you to do in these seemingly meaningless days that we live. And the meaning comes through whatever that relationship is. Yep. Proverb down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or whenever I do the next one.